Welcome back to Wargame Airland Battle. The infantry brigade is now completely out of initiative thanks to a chemical weapons attack. So we're gonna have to R&R them for probably 2 turns. However, those chemical weapons cost 15 political points and R&R costs us nothing, so it's not terrible. I think I'm gonna R&R Dima as well. Yes, tank brigade is gonna come in if I don't do something, so I gotta think about that. The 4th Marine Assault is probably in trouble. So I'm thinking I should probably deploy something, either Malmo, Göteborg or Oslo. However, this can only be deployed in a harbor, this can be deployed in a harbor. This can be deployed in a harbor, and this can be deployed in a harbor, so nothing can go to Göteborg. So that leaves me basically with 2 options. I can do another commando raid on these guys, keep them stuck, and then I've got 49 points. But the US Army Brigade is 50 points, so I couldn't afford that. Alternatively, I can go with an air raid, mess up their initiative, put the armored brigade in Oslo, they attack Oslo, and I just immediately kick them out again. However, then the Marines are gonna be in some real trouble. So I think I'm gonna do another commando raid on Karlstad. And then let's see. I could deploy the airborne right behind the Marines, and then the Marines can retreat to Göteborg, where they came from, and the airborne can defend them while they R&R or retreat further. That, or I deploy the Panzerbrigade in Malmo. And I actually like that a lot more because the airborne brigade, well, if we look at it, they have riflemen, light riflemen, assault engineers and stingers, which are all fantastic. The Sheridan, however, has paper thin armor. They have some tow vehicles, which are middling, although the ITVs are actually pretty good. And they have a great air force. But I think all these guys come with some pretty good tanks, so we're gonna have some trouble standing up to them. On the other hand, the Panzerbrigade will be further away. You can only deploy to Malmo, and if I deploy them to Malmo, it might be too late to rescue the Marines. Okay. I'm just gonna have to accept that I'm gonna have to send in the airborne. Do I want to splurge on another strike, or do I just wanna... No, but let's put some air cover over them so we don't get bombed here. Okay, the commando brigade can't even R&R anymore because they're in perfect condition, but I want to keep them there because if the Soviets decide to deploy something airborne, it can be in any of these zones, and then the commando brigade can immediately respond. Alright, let's see what happens. So we're gonna have another fight, but we're gonna avoid this one and retreat to Göteborg. The Kuznetsov is in the Barents Sea. The aircraft carrier Admiral Kuznetsov has taken a position in the Barents Sea, which will strengthen the enemy's power in the air. It's unfortunate. The storm is moving from the Baltic to Scandinavia. Operations may be affected in this theater. Okay. So we have 38 points and 1 commando raid left. Okay. So let's launch our last commander raid against these guys. The infantry brigade can do another R&R. No, wait. If no, I don't think Dima is powerful enough to take them on no matter what. I was thinking maybe I do a naval bombardment instead, but I don't think it's gonna work. Then the Marine Amphibious will just flee to Halmstad. And the Airborne is gonna attack Orebro. If they can take Orebro and chase these guys off, and these guys go to Kalmar, go to Bureau, Duquerque, then we have a clean shot at Stockholm. Also, I believe next turn we'll have 50 points, which means we can bring that tank brigade into Oslo, which should do a good job. Alright, let's see what happens. Of course, this time we get bombed. According to our Secret Service, Pact Forces Scandinavia has been allowed to use additional chemical weapons. Be prepared for this possibility. Shoot. So they bombed our airborne. They've got camouflage here, so I don't know how much they have. They have another tank brigade here. Okay, I'm just gonna move Dima to Göteborg. You are gonna have to run. You are gonna have to reinforce Malmö. That way, when these guys come on, the commander brigade can hopefully protect the Marine Amphibious. Then we can bring in Armored brigade. Yeah, I guess it's gonna have to be up here. And this is just too juicy a target. I gotta bomb this. You guys can also move into Oslo, so there is no way they're taking Oslo. And the airborne is gonna have to R&R if they're given a chance. Of course, chemical weapons, and we have no place to retreat to. This looks really tough. But it's a fight we have to take. Let's see, this motorized group has T-72s and T-72B1s, no chance. They have Mi-24s and some, well, not the best fighters, but some decent mix nonetheless. Okay, we're gonna have to rely on the Air Force and the infantry. Okay, so we control everything. They control the Karlstad M3, that's good. However, I don't think we can even deploy enough command posts this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, if we deploy a command post everywhere, we have 100 points. So I guess I'm gonna have to give up the Stockholm area for now. That way at least we have 200 points, which is still terrible. Maybe I can put some light infantrymen in this building. Have some infantry go up here and have some stopgap over here. Maybe something for line of sight here, or I don't know, what's the range of the light infantrymen? 1500, so yeah, they're never going to be able to shoot this road. They might be able to shoot the bridge, okay. Have some light infantry here then. And some normal infantry to go here. See some riflemen, they're cheap. You should probably be around here actually, that way they can't. They could, but they couldn't easy. Okay. Let's spread around a stinger or two for some. Maybe snipe a helicopter. And let's see, I can either put a stinger here, but that's not going to do all that much. Or I can bring 2 more riflemen. Let's see, those logistic structure dead points now. Okay, let's hope I don't get overrun. Okay, now as quickly as possible I need to get more eyes on. So let's send a squad of rangers this way. And a squad of rangers this way. I think they're making a push for this place, yes they are.
Platoon is formed and ready.
This will immediately need some assault engineers. And I would really like to get a helicopter, but I'm afraid they're just going to blow it out of the sky.
Yes, sir.
Moving this way. I might strike here.
Has an enemy chopper been spotted?
Let's get a recon squad over here as well. Okay, you guys need to make it here, you guys need to go there.
Sir, yes, sir.
I saw that. That was a command vehicle going in there. Let's see which one of them has the best. Okay. And then we have the vehicle. You'll do. And we go hunting for that command. Meanwhile, since I'm not being rushed, let's send a command into the stockman zone. We need to unload and get out. The rangers over there, I suppose, and I can at least have a battle outside in that place. Go there, unload, get out. Go there, unload, get out. Here they come. Let's see, I need some light riflemen. I need probably just more general riflemen as well. And I'm gonna need a helicopter. Oh wait, this thing doesn't have any helicopters. That's the other one. Okay. Snipe the command. But now we got some other guys going there.
Awaiting new orders, sir.
Unload, and get out, and still a good trade, but fuck. Okay, and that's not well on that.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Ooh, stupid rangers.
Set a 2 observation post there.
Don't give your position away like that.
in range, so are we.
Transports coming in.
What can the infantry do for you, sir? Ready to go. Not my one. Light on.
They just took down a night hawk. Wow. We're going to cluster bombs against those things.
Need some extra eyes, sir?
If you are not a frontline fighter, get back.
Starting to get dangerous here.
That stacks is still there.
Call for cab.
Ouch.
Not my one.
Assault engineers should not be fighting T-72s. Okay, we got one.
Not my one.
Well,
Ready to drop the tank, sir. Captain and his crew welcome you aboard. Какие будут приказания, сэр? The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
we got this, so let's recoup it.
Ready to blow up the tank, sir.
Let's get some armor boxes and a whole lot more infantry. Also, we need some more. Let's see, we don't have any ground-based AA, so we're gonna bring in some weapons. At least. You snagged one, Mr. Eagle. Please save them. No. You failed completely. That sucks. Okay, so it looks like our Air Force is not
Sir, yes, sir.
I think we helped for today. Since we already lost an Eagle and a Nighthawk.
It's not my war.
And that's going.
Зенитная батарея готова.
Strela. I'm thinking. Strela's not ready to guard it, so the Wild Weasels isn't doing nothing.
Ждем приказаний, сэр.
Fighting Falcon might. But I'm gonna have to back that up. Do I risk the rest of the Eagles?
Awaiting new orders, sir.
I think I have to. Okay, so first get both Eagles out. And the Fighting Falcon can go bomb Strela, and if they counter strike with some aircraft, we can take it. I'm out of position. Shoot. Okay, get closer. Bring in another Falcon. And see if we might take out those B1s. Come on, do your job. assault ground, right?
Need a tank blown, sir?
That thing is going to cause some trouble.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Awaiting new orders, sir. At your service, sir. Anti-tank missile loaded.
Sure, why not?
Who do you want us to transport? Ready to start the tank, sir. Anti-tank missile loaded. Platoon is formed and ready. Move out, ladies. Scatter formation. Bravo. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Hostile! Trouble!
We have Wild Weasel. More fighting power. Okay, let's try it. It's probably going to go horribly wrong, but let's try it.
Welcome you aboard. In attack run. Trouble!
Yep, that didn't work.
Waiting new orders, sir. Trouble! Starting to get dangerous here. Who do you want us to transport? It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Not my war. Вы со мной говорите? Need a ride? What can the infantry do for you, sir? What can the infantry do for you, sir?
So, for some reason now I'm trying to out-infantry spam the Soviet Union.
Any air defense? Sir, yes, sir.
Great plan.
What can the infantry do for you, sir? Not my one.
Okay, one left. Oh, and then there's those bosses, of course. Maybe we can spam Sheridans with them.
Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями. Вы со мной говорите? Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, looks like we actually won that fight. I mean, at what cost, but we did. Oh, and for some reason my riflemen are running around in the open.
Platoon is formed and
I
ready.
don't recall giving that order, but then again, this game has sticky selection, which can be kind of annoying. That looks like that Delta. Some more Sheridans and a recon variant, because we have to find out what's going on here. And we still need about 750 points before we can win.
What are your orders, sir? Что вам на этот раз нужно?
Keep driving. Ouch.
Get out of my way. Advancing support. You've got something for me? Yes, sir. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Let's see what we got. We still have a night hall. Suppose we can throw from that guy and get away with it.
Just spit it out.
Here, have a plate wings.
Bring it on.
Okay, you guys should keep driving.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Try to intercept those bastards. Out. Get out as well.
Captain ready. What are your orders, sir? Just spit it out.
500 more points and we're clear.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his right. Someone need a guard.
Falcon. Oh, they deploy from there. That wasn't my intent. On that thing, on that thing. Oh, timer. Alright, so it's a draw. Which means nobody won, battle's gonna carry on tomorrow, and I just lost a whole lot of stuff. Next battle is in Göteborg, which is the Dima against the Independent Tank Brigade. Alright, but that's gonna be for next episode.